and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com, and today I'm continuing our psychic interview series. I'm going to be talking to our lovely psychic Marayah Rose, and Marayah's been here for about 6 years now reading on the Absolute Soul Secrets Network. But she's had an interest in mediumship and also a thing called a soul signature, which sounds really fascinating. And that's been going on for many decades, over 40 years of experience, in fact. So that's a lot of experience that it's amazing, really. So thank you so much for being here today, Marayah, and I'm pleased to have you on board.
Hello, Rose. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for this opportunity.
And you're very interested in dreams, I hear. I'm interested in dreams too. It's really quite fascinating. Does everybody dream?
Absolutely. I've actually written a book on dream interpretation. Everybody does dream, and I have 15 years experience in the field. I've done a lot of research. Everybody dreams. It's been scientifically proven. Sydney University did some research in the 70s. They had a number of candidates that underwent experiments, and by studying their eye movements during sleep, it was proven that we actually do go into what we call the alpha or the sleep state, and during the night, our eyes rapidly move up and down, our eyelids, rapid eye movements. And this is evidence, scientific evidence that everyone dreams.
Yes, and even our pets, if we sit there and watch our cats and dogs sleeping, mine are going 10 to the dozen and you can see their eyes going like that. I take them to the park, and then when I come home, they're tired and then they're dreaming about the visit to the park, I think. And yeah. What are some tips to help people remember their dreams?
Okay, that's a really good question. I often have callers call me on Absolute Soul Secrets when I'm online, and they'll say to me, I had this crazy dream and I can only remember parts of it.
Mm.
We try and sort of interpret little bits of dreams, but if you really want to go deeper and experience a really deep and meaningful dream and be able to remember it, the best thing is to go to bed with a calm mind. Try not to be stressed when you go to bed. Avoid being intoxicated and falling asleep. Avoid any, heavy sedatives. And also consciously say to yourself, I want to dream about whatever it is that you want to dream, or I'd like to dream about the solution to this particular issue or this particular challenge. Actually talk to yourself before you retire for the night, or just as you're falling asleep. Ask your conscious mind to reveal in your dreams whatever it is you want to see, and your subconscious mind will actually bring to the surface this information. So the best way is to sleep, have a herbal tea, relax before retiring. Don't go to bed when you're upset or angry. And, sometimes you'll have nightmares if you go to bed with a heavy, sort of heavy heart or a heavy mind. And have a dream journal by your bedside as well. That is a really good way to get into that habit of recording dreams.
Yeah, it's really important, isn't it, when you first wake up to write it down straight away? Because I find as soon as I get up out of bed and I start doing things in the daytime, that first movement, I start thinking about something else and then the dream's gone. And you had a dream, but then it's really frustrating, can't remember what the dream was about, because we've got distracted by life. So with dreams, how do you think they can help people in their everyday lives?
Absolutely. Dreams can empower us. You may have had some quite, intense or some quite vivid dreams yourself, Rose. And these dreams, for people that are searching for answers or may find themselves constantly, scrabbling for solutions, dreams can empower us. They actually are a storehouse of wisdom, a storehouse of insights. And this wisdom is built over years and years of experience. Now, when we tap into the subconscious mind, the unconscious mind, there is an amazing wealth. Just imagine a library full of books. This is your unconscious mind. There's a wealth of information and wisdom, and you yourself may often, say to clients, you have the answers within you.
Absolutely.
Within you. You just need confirmation. Dreams are actually um, like a psychic vision or an insight that actually is trying to help you in some way. So we're tapping into some amazing deep insights. I'll give you an analogy.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that you're on a sail ship and you're sailing the harbor and everything looks beautiful on the surface and you're observing what's going on the surface. But if you dive deep into that ocean, there's just a wealth of beautiful, ocean life beneath the surface. So that's our subconscious mind. It's that amazing storehouse of wisdom. We go really deep within. Now, what happens during the sleep state, that wisdom comes to the surface because the left brain, the conscious mind, goes to sleep. That over analytical, the critical parent, the self-critic is out of the way. So that gives our right brain, the creative, intuitive side of our brain, the opportunity to come up and really open up the deeper, more meaningful answers. And this will happen in your dream state. So it's quite amazing. And I get excited every time I talk about this because the subconscious mind is such a powerful tool that we all have at our resources that we have to work with.
Yes. And I like your analogy of the ocean, and all of the creatures, the sea creatures that are down there in the water. And I was thinking about sometimes you can find treasure chests down there in the subconscious. So these might be gifts
Yes.
that spirit is giving us, and they're laying there dormant or latent in our subconscious, waiting for us to access all that wealth, all of the riches of creativity. If we can just go down and get deep enough to access that. So I find it endlessly fascinating, actually. I always dream in color, but I do hear that some people dream in black and white. Have you heard about that? Have you ever struck that?
Yes, absolutely. Look, there's I can talk all day about the difference between black and white dreams, but there's quite significantly a black and white film will often bring past life memories, even from a previous lifetime. It's like when you look at a black and white photo, it's reminiscent of something from the past, and it will often uncover or dig out old memories. And
Mm,
this is quite significant. Black and white is often what we call a still life dream as well. Yeah. So it's quite different to the color dreams. The color dreams are often more sort of faster faster dreams as well. We often find that in color dreams they're a lot more emotionally intense,
mm,
yeah, as opposed
yeah.
to the black and white. The color dreams emotionally more charged, emotionally more intense. With the black and white, I often, when I have clients that say, well, the dream was in black and white, I think can you recall something from your childhood, an issue that you may have had back in that earlier age of your life that maybe your subconscious mind is trying to bring up now.
Mm, mm,
So it's quite fascinating with black and white dreams, and it's interesting um, through my own experiences. Every time I have a black and white dream, I often go back to childhood, and I'll do a little bit of inner child work.
mhm.
And it's interesting what comes up for every individual. Obviously, it depends on the circumstances as well.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely a big difference between black and white dreams. Be particularly aware of what childhood issues you may be dealing with when a black and white film comes in, or an issue with a particular family member or friend from your childhood. That's quite significant as well. So, I mean, just to put it in a nutshell, pay particular attention to the color of your dreams because that will also give you a hint or insight into what you need to work on or what your subconscious mind is trying to alert you, yeah, so that you can work on to improve the quality of your life.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really fascinating. We could talk about dreams, go on and on forever, but we probably won't do that now. But I would like to thank you for coming on today. It's been really interesting listening to your perspectives on dreams And if there's anything else that you'd like to say.
It's important to pay particular attention to your dreams because
Looks like we've lost Marayah Rose. The vagaries of the internet strike again. Marayah's become frozen in time. Not to worry. In any event, I would just like to thank Marayah Rose because I find dreams really quite fascinating, and it's always good to have another person's perspective, and especially a person like Marayah who's had so much experience in so many different domains and formats. So it's been wonderful talking to Marayah Rose today, and hopefully we can get her back again sometime soon. Thanks for listening, and if you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, have a wonderful week everyone, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.